You think you're behind because you don't have the right people in your corner. You see other men climbing ladders you weren't invited to, doors opening for them that remain shut for you, deals landing in their laps, and you wonder, why not me? Here's the brutal truth. You're not behind. You've been lied to. The world didn't promise a fair shot. It promised leverage, and the only way to get it is to build it yourself. Forget chasing permission. Forget waiting for someone to notice. The men who win are the men who need anyone's nod. They create their own momentum. Today, I'll show you exactly how to do that, Machiavelli style. No fluff, no excuses. Only the cold, calculated rules that turn isolation into unstoppable power. Take a breath. Focus. Because every second you hesitate, opportunity walks past. Part 1. The illusion of networks. You think not having a network is a curse. You think you're small because someone else's friends, mentors, or connections made them look bigger. That's comforting, right? It's easier to blame the system than face reality. But here's the hard truth. If you need a network to rise, you're not rising, you're being carried. And anything carried can be dropped. A man who relies on someone else's access is not free. He waits for a mood, a favor, a moment of generosity. That's not strategy. That's begging in a better suit. Machiavelli called this a design flaw, not a tragedy. He'd say you built your future on what you don't control. And in the world of real power, control is everything. If you have no network, you're actually ahead, untethered, unowned, free to create leverage no one can take. You can become dangerous, not desperate. Most men fail not because they lack skill, but because they misunderstand reality. They believe effort equals recognition. They think being a good guy earns protection. These are stories designed to keep men compliant. Human nature hasn't changed. People are still selfish, lazy, unpredictable. Machiavelli didn't write for dreamers. He wrote for realists who survive, thrive, and dominate. Stop blaming networks. Stop chasing shortcuts. Start building leverage that is yours alone. Part 2. Build foundations, not borrowed leverage. The world teaches you to worship safety, mentors, networks, permission. Machiavelli didn't respect safety worship. He respected foundations. Foundations are what you control: laws, arms, personal competence, discipline. Let me break it down. Good arms means skill. Real skill that wins. Not buzzwords, not potential. Skill that produces results. A copywriter doesn't just write emails. He crafts sequences that convert. A designer doesn't just make graphics. They create layouts that double conversions. A coder doesn't just build apps. They release tools people actually use. Competence is force. Good laws mean structure you obey, even when it's hard. Boundaries that protect your time. Standards you never break. A man without structure is predictable, manipulable, weak. Networks don't save that. Only your foundation does. A network is a multiplier, not a base. Multiply weakness, and you still fail. Multiply competence, and you create unstoppable leverage. Most men never realize this. They chase connections first, then cry when access doesn't equal outcomes. Don't be that man. Build your foundation, then let any network you touch amplify it. Part 3. Craft, competence, and receipts. Step 1. Choose a craft producing measurable outcomes, not opinions, not vague skills. Something the market can verify. Example, digital marketing. Don't say, I know SEO. Say, I increase e-commerce sales by 25% in 90 days through email and paid ads. Specific, measurable, undeniable. Step 2. Build competence privately. Grind, execute, fail, fix, repeat. Silence is your ally. Nobody claps for early work. That's fine. The world only pays for results. When ready, your output carries weight. Step 3. Convert competence into receipts. Proof that travels without you. Case studies, numbers showing your impact. Documented processes that reveal problem-solving. Testimonials that reinforce, not define, credibility. Guarantees that reduce risk for others. These 6 weapons create undeniable competence. A skill trapped in your head is potential. Power is public. Proof creates trust without begging. That's how you replace networks with leverage. Part 4. Controlled visibility. Visibility is leverage, but most men screw it up. They think being seen means being loud or entertaining. Wrong. Visibility is distribution, not performance. Pick one channel where your audience already exists. Post consistent proof, not sporadic inspiration. Examples. A UX designer posts weekly teardowns of landing pages showing what works and why. A freelance strategist posts short case studies of campaigns that increased ROI. A SaaS developer shares a timeline of feature launches that improved user retention. 2 posts per week, 90 days. Discipline over desire. Over time, the right people notice. Not because you begged, because your work forced recognition. Boundaries matter. Visibility attracts opportunists, the parasitic types. Enforce rules, respect my time, follow my process, pay for value. Fear here is respect for boundaries, not cruelty, just clarity. Part 5. Selective alliances. At this stage, alliances become a choice, not a necessity. Networking says, I need you. Alliances say, we both win. Rule. Only partner when you could survive without them. Only join rooms where your presence adds leverage, not where you beg for inclusion. Ask 3 questions before any alliance. What's my offer, and what measurable outcome does it produce? What proof do I have that this works reliably? What boundaries protect my time and standards? Fail any question, and you're still dependent. Dependence is slavery disguised as friendship. New alliances are rewards for strategic independence. You create value, you control access, you set the terms. That's how you become rich without a network. Part 6. Protect your reputation and the long game. Momentum brings a new test, identity. Many men sabotage themselves when recognition arrives. Arrogance, sloppiness, fear. Machiavelli's principle. Adapt to the times. Unknown. Mission is proof. Recognized. Mission is consistency. Respected. Mission is selective choice. Protect your reputation. It is leverage living in others' minds. Proof without competence is fragile. Keep building receipts. Keep publishing. Stay disciplined. Market forgets quickly. Presence must be constant. Condensed protocol. Choose a craft producing measurable outcomes. Build competence privately until it has force. Convert competence into proof that travels without you. Publish controlled visibility consistently. Enter alliances from strength with boundaries intact. The world rewards the undeniable, not the good. Solitude is your forge. Build laws, arms, leverage. Then show results. Proof that removes excuses. No begging, no reliance. Only power that travels with you. Closing line, build alone, rise undeniable, walk untethered. The world will bend to the man who walks this path. The choice is yours. Stay stuck, wishing for networks that don't exist, or build receipts, enforce boundaries, and become the man the world must reckon with. If this video sharpened you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I build alone, I rise unstoppable. Welcome to the Machiavellian way, the path of independence, proof, and power. Walk it like the man you were meant to be.